What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking the Nike Air Force 1 Invisible Woman 2.0 and the Nike Dunk Pink Rise. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still support.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, when we're talking the Nike Air Force 1 Invisible Woman 2.0 and the Nike Dunk Pink Rise. All right, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. All right, so first things first, these are set to release September the 11th, to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail prices. And since we got two shoes for the Nike Air Force 1 Invisible Woman 2.0, those are coming in at $130, right? Okay. Now, for the pretty much the Nike Dunk Pink Rose, they're gonna be coming in at $135, right? Okay. Now, y'all know naturally, the kid glanced at the resale price at both shoes. For the Invisible Woman 2.0s, those joints are actually going to be low retail. Actually, if you do the budgeting right, you can probably get them like literally probably below retail. Looks like they're averaging roughly about $98 and up, depending on the size. And then also, if you think of the Pink Rise joints, now those are actually going a little bit more on the resale market. So while they're at retail at $130, on the resale market, they're sitting at about $168. So again, I always say this, as you get close to that release date, you can probably anticipate that some of this stuff will drop a little bit cheaper. Now, one thing I want to do both of these videos together, even though they may not have nothing to do with each other, but one thing they do have in common is that they pretty much has like that translucent like toe box, right? Okay, now for the Air Force Ones, if you guys haven't noticed, this is like a 2.0 because I think the original one, pretty much the Invisible Woman, that dropped back in 2006. If I'm not mistaken, that sneaker is inspired off the Fantastic Four, right? Okay, to the best of my knowledge, the movie just recently dropped again. I think they did obviously an updated version, so obviously we're gonna get a 2.0 version. Now, I will say this, I remember when we seen shoes like this back in the day, and it probably was 2006. Me, I couldn't get jiggy with it back then, man, because to be honest, dog, I'll keep it real. Even though I do keep my socks clean and I get a fresh pair of socks, my biggest issue with shoes like this, dog, I feel like my shoe game is never, let me rephrase that. I feel like my sock game is never on point, right? Okay, no matter what I get. For what it is, man, I've always had issues with finding the perfect sock and it just never looks right on my feet, no matter what, man. My feet are just kind of weird, right? And I'm not trying to gross anybody out, but yes, I wear socks, but I'm just like, at the same time, I'm just like, that's not like my bread and butter or go-to. I know there's some people that has like fresh socks for each and every occasion. Mine are fresh as in clean, but I wouldn't say like they're the best. And you can make 100 recommendations, they just don't work for the kid. But anyway, overall, both shoes are dope. It's kind of like pick your poison. Do you prefer Dunks or do you prefer Air Force Ones? Now, I will say this, I feel like this will be kind of more catered to the ladies, so to speak, because not saying I won't see fellas rocking the shoes with the translucent like toe box open with their socks in it, but I feel like ladies will gear toward more, you know? And AKA, I also remember this back in the day too, and I think this more, I hope this was more so ladies, but I also remember that translucent toe box where ladies was rocking the Air Force One's translucent toe box with no socks. And I will say this, even with or without the socks, this is one thing that I think that bothered me and Dunks, and I'm pretty sure if I could like talk to Dunks right now, which I probably could just easily put him up on FaceTime, but one thing that bothered me and him is that with this translucent type of style, a type of shoe, and we can think of other shoes that Nike have done like this, it gets foggy, right? I don't know what it is. It's like foggy in there and it just looks, I don't know, it just don't look right to me, right? Okay, so overall for both shoes, for me personally, these will be a skip. Not a bad shoe, but at the same time, dog, I'm gonna be honest, I know I wouldn't wear this shoe. So definitely for a select audience, doesn't mean it's a bad shoe. For the kid though, personally, these will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and which shoe will you be going after on September the 11th? We got the Invisible Woman 2.0 coming in at $130, and then we got the Pink Rise for the Nike Dunk coming in at $135. And of course, let me know down in the comment section, do you think they're drip or skip? All right, man, I'm going to get up out of this thing and start rambling, man. You be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.